Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Young and the Restless. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Young and Restless nasty surprise, Cameron's gift to Sharon may be a Pandora's box in disguise, plus, the former Vixen with a vested interest. Young and Restless Sharon was understandably shocked to learn that Cameron had bequeathed his company to her. Then again, what would be the appropriate going-away present from a psycho who brutally beat you, threatened to blow up your daughter and killed her cat? As she warmed to the idea of being an exec, hey, why should she be the only person in Geno City without their own big business? We, on the other hand, started to get chills. 33 years after NBC drove a stake into its heart, we autopsy the resurrected soap that couldn't stay out of the grave. Tense present. Cameron was not the sort of creep who did anything without an ulterior motive, and if he couldn't have Sharon, and his death made sure of that, he'd want to know that she'd continue thinking of him for the rest of her life, and no, not by wheeling and dealing as the boss lady of his company, either. What we suspect is that Cameron does have an actual heir out there somewhere. Sharon mentioned to Chance that the monster didn't have any family, but that's any family that she knows of. He could have a kid that he's been secretly supporting all these years, perhaps a byproduct of his affair with Sharon's treacherous ex-bestie Grace, bold and beautiful star Jennifer Gareis. And he could have made arrangements in the event of his death for Junior to emerge from the shadows, just when Sharon is getting her sea legs at Kirsten Incorporated and stake his own claim to the company. A chip off the old block. Mind you, Junior won't have to be a madman like Daddy Dearest. Though Mom Grace is a carnivore through and through, Junior has a mind of his own, and a heart. And although he shows up in Geno City with plans to take away Sharon's new passion project and mess with the head of her daughter, Faith, he finds that he really likes her. He doesn't want to end up giving her nightmares but invading her sweetest dreams. It would be a great part for a young actor like Days of Our Lives alums Tanner Stein, ex-Joey, or Mike Manning, ex-Charlie, and a golden opportunity to introduce someone new to the canvas who isn't an Abbott or a Newman. What do you think? Is there more to Cameron's gift than meets the eye? On your way to the comments, review the baddie's litany of sins in the below photo gallery. Young and Restless stars host an unforgettable event. Plus, how you can attend. Kate Linder has become almost as well known for her annual Tea with Friends event as she is for playing the Young and the Restless Esther. But she admits that this year's event was definitely special. My favorite memory from this year's tea is how excited everyone was to be back in person after so many years. 33 years after NBC drove a stake into its heart, we autopsy the resurrected soap that couldn't stay out of the grave. As always, this year's event, held on June 4 in Toronto's Beanfield Centre, featured special guests, autograph, question and answer sessions, and lots of laughs. Best of all, despite having been postponed due to COVID and done online as opposed to in person the past few years, the 2023 event allowed everyone to come together in the flesh. This event is extremely special, Linder told us, because we've been doing it for 25 years and counting. We have raised so much money and helped so many people, and the best is yet to come. I can't wait for next year's. This year's attendees got to hang out with not only Linder, but her fellow Geno City residents Kate Fairbanks, Tessa, Brittany Sarpy, Elena, and Brighton James, Devon. Now, if this was just an occasion for fans to hang out with their faves, that would be well and good. However, the whole thing, including the both silent and live auction, is actually a fundraiser designed to help children living with disabilities who benefit from the March of Dimes Canada's conductive education program. The night before the event, Linder joined her co-stars for a special dinner. Then, the next day, the fun began. When it came time for the auction, Jacqueline Monig placed the winning bid for an opportunity to have her photo taken with the cast and run right here on soaps.com. Congrats, Jacqueline, and a special shout-out to Scott Grandin Photography for snapping the winning pic below. As it turns out, Monig also placed the winning bid for one of 2 set tours, which means she'll be getting to see Geno City the way few people ever do. One very special guest in attendance, Mira Grandin, daughter of photographer Scott, who was the youngest person in attendance. Turns out she's been to several teas over the years, and even calls Linder Auntie Kate, Kate Linder and Mira Grandin during the VIP event. Credit: Toronto Police Service. Another item up for bid during the silent auction was a painting done by Christian Jules Leblanc Michael, the subject of said painting, the teacup favored by the late Jean Cooper, Catherine, and the favorite flower of Linder's late husband, Ron. While this year's tea was the last which will benefit March of Dimes Canada's program, next year's will raise money for the Canadian Abilities Foundation. Although it's too early to have most of the details ironed out, those wanting preliminary information can send an email to tickets@canadacares.org. Ready for more fun? Check out the gallery below, flashing back on some of Linder's most memorable Young and Restless moments. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching.